Messerli with Cultural Outreach, and here interviewing Kelly Zitlow. She's the Vice President at the Scottsdale branch of Cherry Creek Mortgage and has built an incredible career over the last 20 years in the industry and has been particularly successful with the women's homebuyer market. So I'd love to just ask you a few questions, and thank you again for agreeing to be on this interview.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me, Kristin.
Great. So my first question is just how have you done it? How would you say that you have been successful in reaching the women's homebuyer, single female homebuyer market?
Well, I don't think it's rocket science. I'm a female, so I kind of know how I like to have companies or services marketed to me. So we really just kind of take that same approach when we are talking with our prospective clients. So females generally like to have information. They like to have it, accessible. They like to have access, so lots of questions, and that's definitely something that I believe in a lot. So making sure that we're responsive and we communicate in a various different ways. So, whether that's phone or email, etc.
Yeah, and I've heard you talk in the past about how there is more of a relationship in the expectation, at least from the female homebuyer with the loan officer. So can you expand a little bit on the expectations of the relationship with the loan officer as a female homebuyer that might differentiate themselves from the typical male?
Yeah, actually, we kind of approach our process very similar, whether it's male or female. But I think what really works with the female client is the fact that we are very proactive in communication, and we make sure that they know that there is no silly question. So if it's whatever it is that's going on in their mind, if they're not sure, if they're unclear, call us, email us, we're here. We want to be sure that we're talking about whatever it is that's going on early in the process. So we really do have a great relationship with many of our female buyers and borrowers simply because we just opened the door. So we have various programs we use, one of which is through Mortgage Coach, which is a very detailed kind of cost analysis presentation. And that works well, again, no matter who the buyer is. But if we have a female buyer, again, very much that millennial buyer wants to get into the nitty-gritty. And while they may be emotional, you're right, they definitely want to have facts and want to have the details. So, I mean, we're just loving that, because now we get to really kind of present and talk about the financing strategies together with be able to show them within a very detailed presentation about how to get there and achieve whatever those goals are.
Well, thank you so much again for taking the time to interview. You provided us with great information. Always great to get the insight of someone who's been successful in the industry. So thank you for taking the time.
You're very welcome. Thank you.